What's up, Jacob? Chris here, the owner of CNP Marketing Design. And in this video, I'm going to show you what you can do to bring more customers straight to your business using a few different strategies that work perfectly in less densely populated areas. So if you live out in the sticks like me, which you do, these strategies are going to be perfect for you and your business, man. But getting right into it, first off, I checked out your page, and the page itself looks pretty good. You have a decent following. It's pretty completely set up. You have all your contact information in here. You're showing great before and after pictures. You're posting fairly consistently, which is all awesome. Now, I know with what I'm about to show you right here with this video, it's going to be able to take everything that you have right now and bump it up to another level. So getting right into it, I wanted to first show you what I meant by less densely populated areas. So I myself personally live out in the sticks, and this is pretty much what it looks like. So you don't really have a lot of people searching Google for things like pressure washing Poplar Bluff, Missouri, specifically for those specific things. So what the strategies that I'm teaching you are, they're focusing on locking down entire regions. That way, if anybody Googles anything pressure washing related, and let's say this entire area, you'll be coming up first and you'll be getting business that way. And the other strategy utilizes Facebook. So Facebook is going to be able to help you target the people that didn't even know they needed your services. And Google is going to be able to help you target the people that are intentionally looking for your services. So you're getting both sides of the coin. You're targeting the population that already know they need you and the population that don't. So let me get right into those real quick. And the first one's going to be utilizing your Google business profile. So if I were to look up pressure washing Poplar Bluff, you're going to have a Google map pack that pops up. This is what we're going to be targeting for the first portion, right? So this is how we're going to cover everything in Google, because it's going to allow you to lock down multiple areas all at once. And when somebody's looking for pressure washing near me, pressure washing companies, anything along those lines, and they're within your service area, if you do this right, you'll come up in this first position and get a lot more customers coming straight to you that are already ready to buy. And these are going to be the most important things when it comes to ranking your Google business profile to actually get in that top position and get people to call you after they look for your services. So the first thing is going to be citations. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number submitted in a directory such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. You want to focus on the most highly powerful ones, and if you focus on local directories, that works perfectly. How many reviews that you have is also super important, but not only that, how well you're rated. If you have 100 reviews, but you have a 1 star, and you have another guy that has 10 reviews, and they have a 5 stars, they're probably going to beat you, right? So both of those things are super important. You want more location-based relevance. So let's say your ranking is lower here and higher here. You want to have more location-based relevance in an area like Dexter, right? If that's where you're trying to rank higher in. You do that by putting keywords in your content that you're putting in your description or photos or your file tags or your file coding, which I'll go over here in a second, and your posts, right? So posting on your Google business profile and all the content that you're putting on your interconnected social media platforms, you're going to be adding in keywords like pressure washing and Dexter. That's going to help you rank higher from that. You also want to geotag pictures like before and after pictures, service pictures in Dexter. So that's also going to help you rank higher there. You want to optimize your photos for the correct size, correct file coding. Make sure you're inside your file coding. You add in your name, address, and phone number. Same thing as your citations, because that helps it link and actually draw power and create more power out of each one of these posts and out of these pictures that you upload. And then make sure, obviously, you geotag them for the areas that you want to have more relevance in. You also want more keyword relevance. What I mean by that is it could either be locations or it could be services, right? So if you want more relevance for, let's say, house washing or roof washing, you want to add more keywords in there that revolve around house and roof washing in the content of your Google business profile. You want to add more content than your competitors, and that includes your social media platforms that are connected to your Google business profile, and it also includes the posts on the Google business profile itself. So more content equals more people watching it, equals more dwell time, which is higher ranking. You want a bigger branding. You want to have a larger social platform, or a social umbrella, I should say, because you want multiple social media platforms connected into this Google business profile, and you want to make sure you're doing better than your competitors, and you rank higher, obviously, by beating them out. So even if your competitors only have one social profile, you might want to have a bunch just so you have a wider range, because the more power that you push to your Google business profile, the wider it's actually going to target, because you have a lot more power and a lot more juice going to it. You also want to have a ranking website. Now, obviously, this isn't absolutely necessary. but it does definitely help, especially if you have local schema coding embedded into this website. It boosts your rankings massively. You want to have questions and answers on your Google business profile. You want them to be relevant. You want people to actually look at it and pay attention to it, react to it, maybe ask more questions, and also have some keywords into these Q&As. All right. And you also want your accuracy of the info across the web, including all the social media sites and every asset you have digitally, to have accurate information and the same information across every single one of those assets. Now, there's a longer list of things to really focus on, but these are going to be the biggest things for you. Also, Facebook ads. Facebook ads, if you run this right, you can get leads for anywhere from $5 to $15 a pop. All right. If not, obviously it's going to be much higher, maybe not even perform at all for you. But that's why I'm actually teaching you how to go over these things. So your media needs to be either really good before and after pics. If you could brand them, great. If not, no worries. A promo video, if you made a TikTok and it's really performing well, it might be good enough to test out in a Facebook ad. Ultimately, you're going to have to test different ads to find out what works best with your specific market. You also want to be able to know your ideal client demographics, right? Who is your ideal client? And that's how you want to create your targeting to find those people specifically. And your ad copy, you want to get their attention, you want to create interest, you want to spark desire, right? Give them an incredible offer, say that they have to get it right now, there's only so many of them, whatever the case may be, and make them hop on it and call them to action. Either call me, message me, fill out this lead form, whatever the case may be, but make sure that you're actually saying it in your ad copy, or people aren't going to do it. It's just how we're wired, right? If we're not told exactly what to do, then most of the time people just keep scrolling. And you have to, like I said, be patient and test different methods, because no ad is going to work the same in two different markets, because people are different, your market's different. You know, you might have a lot more blue collar, white, whatever the case may be, right? That's how you want to create your ad copy. That's how you want to create your media. That's how you want to create your targeting to your ideal client with your specific market. Now, I'm not sure what your margins are specifically though, but if you multiplied your average profit per job with the number of jobs you would get, if you lock down this entire area, both on Google and on Facebook, that entire market, how much could you be making this year if you use these strategies? So this is what I do for a living, Jacob. And while this video is going to help you start generating a really good amount of revenue, if you want to step it up, go after larger areas, go a little bit faster, if you just have any questions whatsoever about any of this, you're more than welcome to shoot me a message back. You can give me a call or text at 330-978-5004. Either way, I would really appreciate just a line of feedback so I know whether or not you got some value out of this video. But thank you so much, Jacob. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon, my man.